Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and this video I have an extra special design that I wanted to share with you all. Now, so I didn't talk over the actual design part of this video, I set the camera rolling whilst I was getting my bits and pieces that I was using in this set set up. So that's what I'm doing in the background, but I wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction into this set, why I've done it, and that without talking through the design. So for those of you who are regular viewers of my channel, you will know that very sadly earlier this year, beginning of July, we lost my amazing grandma, and I explained this at the time because I had a little bit of a break. So yesterday, 5th of November, and Bonfire night in the UK, it was actually her birthday. So this was her first birthday since she passed, so it was quite an emotional day, but still a special day for our family. And just to give it a little bit of extra meaning and make it a little bit more special, we actually had a little moment and buried her ashes where my granddad's ashes are buried. So after 23 years apart, they were together again, which was very special. It's a little bit emotional, and I did read a poem, a birthday in heaven poem for her. But when we got home, I thought, oh, I want to do a set of nails that is for her. So I came up with an idea, and I was actually pleasantly surprised that once I finished, it did go together nicely as a design. But I've put together a set, and each nail represents my grandma in some way, and I will explain that as we go. But so this is a very special happy birthday grandma set that I want to share with you all. So I'm just finishing setting up all gems and nail team things, and we can get into it. So my grandma would have been 96 yesterday, and being that it's bonfire night, we've always had quiet fireworks because we're animal friendly, and she just liked the pretty colours, and sparklers. We'd normally have a takeaway and cake. So, you know, we weren't able to do that this year, but we still did something special for her by reuniting her with Granddad. So I'm going to get into this set, but Grandma, this one is for you. Okay, just preparing myself to continue with the voiceover. I was getting a little bit choked up there. So I have applied the tips, prepped the nails, and now I'm going in with Crystal Clear from the nail team as the thin clear base. Any of you wondering, that picture that I shared was of a very little me and my grandma, and that was outside of her house, which she lived in until about 2 months before she passed away. So that's the house we all grew up in as well. So just finishing with my thin clear base and faffing. How is it just someone like me can find a way to faff with a thin clear base? It's incredible, really. For colour, I have picked out Diane. This is the most stunning sparkly shimmery blue. You have to see it to believe just how beautiful it is. And I'm going to apply this just nice and thin. Oh, look at that colour. I want this on my nails now. I'm just going to apply it nice and thin on the pinky, the middle and the index finger. This is just the base colour, but it's so pigmented and so full of glitter that yeah, I only needed a teeny tiny little bit. just cleaning up around the cuticle bit. Sometimes I do find it a bit harder applying on a practice hand than I would with a person, so I like to have an orange stick on standby just to clean up. Then just the same, so placing that bead, tucking it up to the cuticle, and then just painting it down. This is an absolutely beautiful colour, and I thought Grandma would love this colour, and it was the perfect background colour. I think if I'd been completely honest, I would have gone with a purple if I had one like this, but I didn't, because I always associate purple with my grandma because she loved lavender. It's silly, the things you associate with people just because of something they love, but I think if I had one, I would have gone with purple, but I think this one was a beautiful alternative. So I'm just painting it on nice and thin, and then once I'm happy with that, we will move on and we will start pulling this design together. So now we've got all that beautiful Diane laid down, we're going to start adding glitter. So from the Nail Team Zodiac glitters, I have got Scorpio. So being that my grandma's birthday was yesterday, she's still in my heart, so she is a Scorpio. And even more perfectly, this was a bluey mix glitter, so it went in perfectly. So I really picked up a bit too much glitter with my first bead here, but we made it work. So I'm just using the very tip of my brush just to push and move those glitter pieces around. It is a very chunky glitter. If you're not particularly comfortable with chunky glitters, you could have actually done Diane as the base and then done this glitter on top, but I made it work. It's got some sort of silver flakes in there. So just going in, picking up some of the smaller pieces and basically just faffing around until I was happy. A little bit more acrylic, and then that is all I was doing on this nail, just that glitter. So making sure I'm happy, and then I'm just going to leave that to set. It will need encapsulating. On the middle finger, I'm going to be using the diamond glitters. I've got navy, turquoise, magenta and pink. I did at the end actually add silver because I just felt it needed it and it tied in with that Scorpio glitter. But I'm going to do a little bit of a rainbow with these diamond glitters. So I've started with magenta, and then, no I didn't, I started with pink, I'm going down to magenta, to turquoise, and then to navy. I'm just doing diamonds first just to give me an idea of where each colour row is going to go, and then I did add the silver at the bottom, but I did that off camera because it was a last minute thing. Then just very small little washes of clear acrylic so that I can place those diamonds. So starting with pink, I'm just doing a little diagonal line, should we say. It's not an actual rainbow, but it was supposed to represent a rainbow. And the reason I wanted to do this was because at her funeral, I don't know how I managed to do it, but I did. I stood up and I read the poem Look for Me in Rainbows. It's a really beautiful poem, and so now, you know, rainbows have always had special meaning to me for other reasons, but now because of that poem and actually standing up and reading it in front of people on my own at Grandma's funeral, rainbows mean even more to me. So that's my little rainbow here. So I'm just carrying on little washes of acrylic, clear acrylic, teeny tiny amounts just to act as an adhesive, and then I've got a wax pickup tool. This one I purely use when I'm applying something to acrylic, so it doesn't matter if I get acrylic on it, and it has got that pointed end, so I can flip it around and move things around if I need to. And yes, I'm just carrying on. So I've done the pink and the magenta, and now I'm doing the turquoise, and as you can see, it's just starting to take shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a bit fiddly applying these sort of glitter shapes. So I don't mind if it's not absolutely perfect, but if you don't like it, just take them away and get rid of as much of that clear acrylic as you can, because that's adding bulk. As you can see, I'm just pulling some of it away with that pointy bit at the end. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going until I've got all of those colours in place. So here you go, you can see I'm scraping some off because it was adding bulk that I didn't want, because I didn't want to then file away any of that glitter. So I'm just going to continue doing this exactly the same, wash of acrylic, applying the diamonds, and then we will leave that to fully set before encapsulating. So just placing that last diamond to finish off my rainbow, I'm going to leave that to set and move on to the pinky and the index finger. Now I have got this beautiful glitter. This is Fireworks from the nail team. Unfortunately, it was limited edition. It's not available anymore, but, and I'm not going to say any more than but until I finish doing these two nails. So on those nails, I'm going to do a little bit of a swoosh in the middle of those nails with this glitter. I'm going to do one going up, one coming down, and this is to represent the fireworks that we used to have on her birthday. Now, as I said at the start, Grandma, she wasn't into the big bangs and loud ones, so we used to just get a little pack of the on the ground fountain ones, which she absolutely loved. She just loved the pretty colours, and I thought this glitter, I mean the name itself, but just so many beautiful colours in it, really worked perfectly in my opinion. So on the index finger here, I'm going to do exactly the same. I just want it to come down as opposed to going up, just for something a little bit different. So again, just using the very tip of my brush to move that glitter into place, just a little bit of clear acrylic into that glitter, and then just do all the work with the brush. Now I've not done the thumb at all in this set. I've just done these four fingers. If I was to do the thumb, I would do the Scorpio glitter on it, so the same as the ring finger. So I'm just finishing off my little firework swoosh here, just adding a little bit more. I want to make sure we can see all that colour but still have that background Diane colour showing, making sure it's nice and flat. Now, as I said, this was a limited edition. It was a New Year's collection a couple of years ago, so it's not available anymore, but it is the most beautiful mix. And if you wanted similar, get the Wizard of Oz collection. The glitters are the same cut, and you could just mix sort of a little scoop of each one in a pot and create your own firework glitter. And the Wizard of Oz collection is stunning. So now that design is all done, I will encapsulate in clear acrylic, make sure I've got apex structure, you know the drill, and then file them all to shape, ready to top coat. So here we go, all filed. We're just going to give them a dust, get rid of any dust left on the nail. You know, we don't want that in the finished design. So good old, I got a new dusty brush, I love it. Oh, giving them an extra dust. Grandma did like cleaning. She did do a lot of dusting and things. And now I'm going to give them a wipe over so you can start to get an idea of what this finished design is going to look like. So giving the nails a good clean, giving those fingers a bit of a clean as well, and there you can see where I added the silver diamonds at the bottom, and I just think that looks so much better than without. Good rub over. We're getting rid of any last little trace of dust or potentially any oils or anything that could be on the nail that would affect the top coat. And now we're going to use Gem's Tina Top. I didn't want any crystals on this design. They weren't very grandma, so we're just going to go straight in with top coat on all of these nails. Now this is where those colours, those glitters, that Diane, it's all going to come back to life, and you're going to see just how colourful and sparkly this design is. And I think, if memory serves right, I've just kept top coating at real time, apart from on that rainbow nail, which I've slowed down because it is just, oh, there's something sexy about top coating something so colourful and holographic. I love it. Oh look, here we go. I mean, this is just, oh. I am going to top coat these nails, and then I'm going to cure in my lamp for 60 seconds. And then that does complete my happy birthday grandma 5th of November nail design, and I'm very pleased with how it turned out. I think she would have loved, she would never have had anything like this on her nails, but I think she would have appreciated it. So yeah, so we're going to pop these in the lamp to cure, and then I'll be back to finish this video off. So here are the finished nails. They are all cured and done. And when I put together this design in my head, so planned it, I didn't for 1 minute think it would go together as a set. I didn't think it would flow, I didn't think it would work, and I didn't care, because I wanted to do 4 nails that represented grandma in my head and in my heart. I wanted to have the fireworks, I wanted to have the rainbow, and that zodiac glitter Scorpio I just thought worked. And once I'd finished it, I thought, do you know, it does work as a set, and I really like it, and it is a special set for me. So I do hope you like this set just as much as I do, and I'm pretty sure grandma would have liked it too. As I said, not on her nails, but I think she would have liked it. So that is it. That is the end of this special video. I wish I'd been more organised and managed to post it yesterday on her actual birthday, but as I didn't actually do the set until yesterday afternoon, I just ran out of time to edit and upload it. So it is a day late, but you know, so what? It's the thought that counts, isn't it? And there we go. So yeah, that is the end of this video, I think. Yeah, must be. So as with all my videos and my designs, I will pop the product details, so everything I've used, in the description box. I will try and leave some links as well, but it's all from the nail team, so if you just head to their website, you'll find it, and a lot of other pretty things too. If you have enjoyed this video and you like this design, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget you can leave me any comments down below. If you are new to my channel, or if you're not but you haven't yet done it, please click that subscribe button We're coming into some wintry designs very soon, and I can't wait to share those with you. But that is it from me today. I'm going to sign off here, but happy birthday in heaven, Grandma. We do miss you, and I do have a couple more pictures at the end for you all. But I'll see you again very soon. Bye! Mwah.